Всем здорово, всем привет, с вами Гар, ребятки. Чё, как дела, как настроение? Я вот немножко отдыхал, дел поделал, поэтому стримов не было. Вот сегодня время появилось постримить, так что мы сегодня продолжим Алана Вейка второго. Практически с того же момента, где мы остановились, но я немножечко походил, побродил, пособирал всякие секретики и почти их все собрал. У меня остался один сундук, который находится в управлении шерифа. Собственно, мы туда сейчас и пойдем. И как раз по сюжету нам там нужно найти Алана Вейка, если вы помните, на чем мы остановились в прошлый раз. Так что вот так вот, ребятки. Поэтому всем привет, всем хорошего вечера. Я думаю, можно начинать. Как и мы помним, мы договорились, то, что у нас глава за Сагу, глава за Алана. Так что сегодня, наверное, мы будем играть за Алана. Сейчас, конечно, пройдем немножко Сагу.
Power's out. Always a good sign.
Так. Но мне нужно к шерифу. Управление шерифа.
Anyone here?
I'm here, in the closet.
Agent Estevez? Is that you?
Anderson? Did I tell you to fuck off?
Looks like it's a good thing I didn't.
Looks like.
Что происходит, интересно?
Listen, there is a person out there with you invaded by something that we call the Shadow, and if you
A
don't...
taken. Yeah, I'll handle it. There's Taken inside. Holding cells. Is that where they're keeping Wake? Door is locked, though.
Так, дверь заперта у нас. Значит, нужно открыть карту, посмотрим, что тут у нас еще. Где-то тут даже есть какие-то схроны, да? Или нет? Не, правда есть. Только не здесь. Ладно. Ладно, забьем на это дело. Тут тоже показывает то, что есть, а нифига по факту нет. Так, тут у нас содержимые уже, да, ждут. Завалил этого придурка. Завалил.
All clear, Estevez.
Тут все закрыто. А мне нужно Уэйка найти.
That leg doesn't look good.
Feels even worse. But thanks for saving the rest of me. We should talk.
What
Что
happened
здесь
here?
произошло, да?
Where to fucking start? We came to check out a system alert at Cauldron Lake, but it's worse than we could handle. Real boondoggle. The police, my own agents, most were invaded before we could even react.
Have you found my partner, Agent Casey?
Yeah, we found him. Out in the woods. He had a close encounter with the shadow, and it did something
О,
to
с
him.
ним что-то сделано.
He's alive. We took him down to the morgue for an examination. Haven't heard anything since the attack.
What did the FBC come here to do?
Что
Bright
здесь
Falls is
ФБК
the site
делает?
of a recurring altered world event. The shadow is stronger than we expected. We're low on resources. Problems at HQ. But we do have equipment for dealing with the shaded threat. We were just caught off guard before we could set it up.
Where is Wake? I know what's going
Где
on
Wake?
here. Wake can fix this.
Alan Wake is a para-utilitarian. The word's a mouthful, so you know it's serious. We have him locked up in the holding cells per protocol. He's connected to the shadow in some way.
Estevez, I need to see Wake. How do I get into the cell block?
Okay. Protocols don't mean that much at this point anyway.
Давай мне
Don't make me
ключики.
regret this, Anderson. Until the power's back on, the door to the holding cells won't open. There's a fuse box downstairs in the basement. Here. You'll need these keys.
Back into the morgue, huh? Fantastic.
Так, ну чё, давай тогда выложим на доску, что у нас тут появилось нового. Так, Вейк заперт в камеру. Электрический щит в подвале участка. Мы сможем открыть, пока не
The cell
установим
door won't
питание.
open without power.
Так, ну пока все. Здесь же я тоже могу дверь открыть. Ну, конечно. Давай осмотримся тут. Один, два, три. 9012. Какой-то код, что ли, опять? Так, тут про Алана Уэйка. Так, тут у нас код. Так, тут у нас код. Один, два, три, АБЦ и УК. 9012. Чё? Так. Очень интересно, какой тут код. Нормас.
I'm sure Sheriff Breaker wouldn't mind me borrowing this.
Не с места. Во всеоружии. Супер. Просто супер. Вот это шикардос. Так, в конференц-зале я здесь где-то забыл что-то взять. Ага. Фаер забыл взять. Фальшфейр, точнее.
Do you read me, Anderson?
I read you. Have you had our frequency this entire time?
Eavesdropping is a big part of the job. But no, I got it from your partner. Anderson, look for a fuse to replace the blown out one in the fuse box. That should get the power going again.
Yeah. On it.
Так, болторез.
Another cold box.
Так, а здесь какой? Пароль у нас 165, наверное. Нет. Не помню.
A key? That's new.
Ключик от маяка.
That's all the stashes. These people were well prepared.
Ключ от маяка нашел. Так. Так, пока что у нас тут напряжно немножечко. Что так мы сделаем, я думаю. Я думаю, мы сделаем вот так. Так, сейвимся. Ну, идем дальше.
Is that you?
Anderson?
Hold your fire! I'm coming in!
Так, у меня нету предохранителя.
Hey, Anderson. Like what I've done with the place?
Could use a bit more light.
Funny.
How are you holding up?
Don't give me that worried look, Anderson. It's a flesh wound. Gave me a chance to have a nice chat about ex-wives with Kieran. Agent Estevez, I mean.
Making new friends, huh?
Ничего
I'm
себе.
jealous. Are you sure you're okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. What's the situation on your end?
Так, досье появилось у нас на кейсе.
I can tell something is wrong. What's happening
Сейчас
to
узнаем,
Casey?
что с кейсом.
I'm a goner. Swell. A shadow crawling under my skin. In my head. Call my ex. Tell her I'm sorry. Terminal case, Casey.
Something is wrong with him. He's hurt worse than he says. He's scared.
А что с кейси-то?
What happened at the hotel?
Wake was telling the truth about the cult being after him. The thing, the dark presence, it's real too. I saw it. A fucked up monster cloud. Wake tried to warn me. It knocked me out. FBC found me in the woods later.
Watery turned out to be a good lead. Found the clicker and the cult.
Где
But the
Уэйк?
horror story's changing reality. Like Wake said it would. Logan, she's, the story claims she died here. But we can stop it.
Wait, Saga. What do you, Logan is gone. She has been. For a long time.
Casey's affected by the horror story too. I'm fighting for them all now. I'm gonna fix this, Casey. You, Logan, all of it.
Ну
I
давай,
just need to
Сага,
get the power
интересно.
back on first.
Yeah, give him hell, Anderson. Just remember, some things in life can't be fixed with a light switch. As for the power problem, here. I found a fuse on those poor bastards there.
I'll take care of it. Stay put, Casey. I'll let you know when it's safe.
I'm not going anywhere.
Anderson, good news, bad news. You can get to the cell block now, but the shaded hostiles that were in there are on the loose.
Thanks for the heads up.
More coming down.
the controller today. Coming back up.
Copy.
Фух, у меня уже почти закончились эти батарейки. Так, ну что, идем. Идем дальше. Здесь мы с этими придурками разобрались, да? Да. Так, ну погнали. Опять мне здесь показывает ящик, которого нету. Да? Да. И вот здесь тоже, да? Здесь мы ракетницу заберем. Здесь мы заберем ракетницу и пойдем дальше.
Anderson, over here. Got a little cramped in that closet.
Is the FBC sending any help?
Да, действительно, где
We're the
покрепление-то?
help. Well, us in the lake house. But we still have bureau gear specifically engineered to fight this threat. It's stored in the back lot. We were setting it up when the Taken interrupted us. We have light arrays, a containment cell, etc., etc. We are not out of this fight yet.
What's at the lake house?
It's a bureau research facility at Cauldron Lake set up to study the effects of this AWE. When I got into town, I went there for backup. The whole station is lost, taken by the shadow. Lost a lot of agents. Barely got out myself.
Вот так вот
What's going
страшно.
on?
Страшно.
Hell of a time avoiding those Taken. Ended up back here. Anyway, I wanted to warn you that we have the Koskela brothers in the cells as well. They're the ringleaders of the cult of the tree. Don't let your guard down.
Wish me luck.
According to the luck and probability department, it's statistically bad luck to wish people good luck during a crisis.
Thanks.
Ну да. Так, ну мы чё, куда идем? Получается, идем дальше. К камерам.
FBI, FBC, your government fucks all fucking this up for us! Let us the fuck out!
You're the leaders of the cult. You're not going anywhere.
Wait will ruin everything. Get rid of him, Saga! You fucking shot me! Typical government stooge. Let me out so I can kill him, that fucker! You come to our town and act like you know what you're dealing with, but you have no fucking idea! Let us out! You can't stop it, none of you can.
Do you have it?
We can take care of this. We've been preparing for this.
Так, мне нужен ключ. Мне нужен ключ.
Need the key.
Да я понимаю, что нужен ключ, а где его взять-то?
You wrote Logan into the story. You told me yourself from the dark place.
Listen, Scratch is coming. He's close. He's almost here.
My daughter is dead because of you. She's a child. What the fuck is wrong with you?
I'm trying to fix this. I will fix this. I'll save everyone, but we're running out of time. I need the clicker.
I have the clicker. You will fix this. You will save my daughter. Promise me.
Yes, I promise. But we're out of time. Hurry!
Давай, давай.
Don't fucking give it to him. He's a fucking monster, Saga.
Это Scratch, это не Wake.
We've been waiting for you, motherfucker. I'm gonna fucking destroy you.
Ничего себе, Wake. Ничего себе.
It's Scratch. He was pretending to be Wake. The plan is fucked. Estevez, come in. Scratch is here. How do I stop him?
Bad news. The containment unit isn't prepped, but the light array should affect him.
How do I activate the lights?
I can turn them on from here. But you need to prime the 3 power cores first. The glowing is...
These must power the light array. Need to find more.
Scratch, блин, сразу, да? Ему вообще насрать. Жесть.
There must be a way to slow him down. He's too fast. Got one.
Фух, привет. Здорово, мурашки, отлично. Ты чё, как? Как дела? Да, он Скретч победил, по-моему. Я, по-моему, победил Скретча.
What the fuck do we do now?
Да, вот это вот глава. Работа поехал, поел, голова заболела. Сейчас валяюсь на диване, жду, пока давай ходить. Блин, хреново. Ну, сейчас пройдет, ничего. Давай, валяйся, отдыхай, под стримчик под мой. Вот муслишка как раз сейчас. После главы тут, как обычно, в Alan Wake. Там тоже, что ли, пьешь? Да, да. Люблю кефирчик, там, всякое такое. Обожаю. Там крутая тема, да. Мне очень нравится танк, кефир. Это все. Вот такой музлишка тут. После этой главы. Ну что, мы Скретч, получается, одолели. Я думал, что Вейк покинул Скретч, походу. Вейк до сих пор там. Да, за Вейком мы еще не вышли, получается. Все понятно. Это Скретч был. Скретч выбрался из темной обители, а не Вейк. Все понятно. А это плохо. Вейк запер темный обитель. Вадим, здорово, Вадим.
Okay. The dark presence is vulnerable against bright light. At least that makes sense.
что после на примете. Потом, наверное, киберпанк. Как отпуск, да нормально, здорово, селект. Чё, как оно? У меня нормалек все. Так, ну вроде все.
Scratches wakes double. He tricked us. He almost got the clicker from me. The whole plan has gone out the window. How could we get this so wrong?
А это, оказывается, видишь, был скретч.
You said it,
Ребята.
Anderson. It's a shit show. So what's the plan?
Scratch pretended to be wake to trick us.
He almost won me over.
Ты когда выходишь
I should've trusted
20-го,
my gut. Had a bad feeling about him when we found him at the lake. When that insane monster cloud came at me in the woods, I saw a face inside it. Wakes. I think he was always a monster. Always
привет, куда
Scratch.
пропал? Да никуда, дела делал.
The FBC usually handles stuff like this, right? Any thoughts?
Hold up. You brought a paranatural object in here
Сидели
without
каникулы,
telling me
супер
and then
вообще.
almost handed it over to a hostile entity?
I didn't know if I could trust you. That was a mistake. So was believing Scratch.
Четверть заканчивается.
But it's
Ну,
not
кстати,
too
как
late.
она
I just need to
заканчивается, как
understand
успехи
more.
в четверти?
You got that right.
Нормально?
Let's start acting like we're on the same side, yeah?
The horror story is changing reality. It made it so my daughter died here, even though she's supposed to be back home in Virginia.
Почему на Твиче не стримишь? Ну, пока не время. На Твиче надо с аудиторией сразу. Пока на ютубчике. На ютубчике тоже нормально заходит.
If we can make sure it's the latter, your kid might be fine.
The whole thing is a nightmare. I can't let my family be torn apart.
Having family isn't easy in this line of work. The late nights, travel, alternate realities threatening their existence. My ex-wife couldn't take it.
Karen, you're better off without her. I know I am.
So tell me what I'm missing. The
Давай
FBC must
рассказывай.
know something.
Good news, we have bureau intel on all of this. Bad news, it's highly classified. Good news,
Английский
consider
четверку
yourself
красавчик.
deputized into the Federal Bureau
Еще
of
бы ты английский
Control.
не
Here's the
сделал.
key to the cell where we keep the files. Happy reading.
Okay. Thanks. Go team.
Ключ от камеры.
You really don't remember Logan living in Virginia with me and David?
I remember you and David having problems.
Себе на
You
удивление.
needed a
Да не,
break.
наоборот, норм.
You and Logan moved to Watery, and
Я не удивлен как раз.
and then Logan.
Я как раз таки не удивлен.
Well, that awful thing happened. After you came back to work, I thought you'd be the perfect partner for this case, if you were willing to return to the area.
Okay. That's enough. The story is changing your memories. What you're remembering is fiction. Logan is alive. I'm not divorced. We never moved here. I remember the truth.
No. Wade,
Только Сага помнит.
Scratch, whoever that was, said the story could be used to attack us. We all need to question what's real. With that said, how do we know the story isn't giving you false hope?
I can't convince them. I just need to change the story.
Так.
That's funny. Cases that might kill me were my ex's favorite.
А что-то толстовки. Ну, сегодня что-то мне как-то прохладно. Я здесь проветривал дверь. Ой, дверь, это окно. И вот толстовки в итоге сижу.
Wake isn't the first person the dark presence disguised itself as. The lake is a gateway to the dark place. What the hell is a para-utilitarian?
Вкал на 50 баллов проиграл перед 3, чтобы привыкнуть. И как успехи?
Scratch was pretending to be awake.
Так, ну-ка, чё? Чё там
What
скрыть?
does he want from me? No, I'm in control here. It's my mind place. He's powerful. Too powerful. Just his presence here makes me feel sick. Like a wave of terror through my head. I feel his single-minded drive to get the clicker.
Да. Такой вот скретч.
The clicker amplifies any changes to reality suggested by a piece of art. Makes them permanent. I need to know what information I can still trust.
Так, еще досье. На Тора в этот раз.
Wake told me the clicker would fix this.
Уже глаза чешутся,
Wake
да?
was actually Scratch. How can I trust anything he said?
The artist must conclude his work. He rides a storm on your piece. Wake up and smell the danger. We told you already, kiddo. What Tom said about the light switch is true. Don't let the story confuse you. You need him to write the ending you want. The clicker can make that ending come true.
But we don't have Wake. Everything we knew about the clicker was true. He wasn't lying. Scratch told me the clicker can be used to change the story. Does that match your understanding of this thing?
Yeah, the light switch is a paranatural item, maybe even an object of power. We have verified reports that Alan Wake was in possession of it during the AWE here back in 2010. It definitely has power. We know that much.
I can come up with a plan. I always do. The clicker can fix this, but I can't use it without Wake. Thor knows about this stuff. Maybe he can help.
Надо еще досье на Тора, да? Давай.
Wake is still in the dark place.
Как спасти Вейка?
We live and breathe rock and roll. From the silence of screams, from the fever of dreams. The clicker can amp up other works of art, not just Tom's writing. Anything created with passion. The dark power of the lake will make
Я бы тоже
it
не
creep into
сказал,
reality.
кстати.
But if the holder
Мне
of the
кажется, в
clicker
классе в третьем,
believes in the
четвертом.
art, They can make it all come true in the flick of a switch.
I can use the clicker without Wake. Only Wake's writing can change the horror story. But I can use the clicker to change something else. Like getting Wake out of the dark place.
Да. Вейка можно спасти с помощью щелкунчика.
I will use the clicker to change reality and bring Wake back at Cauldron Lake. I'll need the right work of art, but that won't be a problem. I've got it now. I just need to tell the others what to do and fix everything. For good. So we need Wake to fix the story, right? That hasn't changed.
Так.
So here's what I have. Wake's still trapped in the dark place, under the lake. I think we can use the clicker to get him out. But first, we need a work of art. Something other than his story. And that'll get him here.
I'm not filling out the paperwork for this one. I wouldn't know where to start. But I'm sold.
Okay. Look, this feels like something that once we get the ball rolling, there's no turning back.
Да.
You sure you have it all figured out?
Not just yet. Give me a moment.
Okay,
Так,
Anderson.
понял.
You let me know when you're ready.
Понял. А мне надо тогда это... Как-то перейти за Вейка.
I'm sorry about your brother, Elmo.
Yaakov was all heart. He always went along with my ideas, no matter how stupid they were. Always happy to help. I got carried away. I never think things through. It's my fault.
I realize it's a bad time.
Вейк я куплю в Epic Games. Да, его только там на ПК можно купить.
The cult is my craziest idea that ever worked. Look, what kind of a cult calls themselves a cult? Exactly. We protect water in Bright Falls. We're the good guys. A secret neighborhood watch. Well, that was the idea anyways. Look, we've always known about the horror inside the lake. When any Taken come out, we kill them.
You don't turn people into Taken. You kill the ones who already have.
200 рублей. Ты
How long has the
врушка.
cult been around for?
Certain
может
folks
он
around
200
here
рублей
have
стоит.
always known about Cauldron Lake. Before us, it was the Torchbearers. And when I inherited the mission, I wanted to call it a cult. It was genius. Just a name did half the work. Made people too scared to go into the woods at night. Business 101. Fear is a great motivator.
You were trying to kill Alan Wake. Why?
Nothing good has ever come out of Cauldron Lake. The nightmare that hit Bright Falls in 2010 was all because of his writing. And ever since
Все
then,
Вейка винят.
pages of his stories are
Естественно.
floating up from the lake, and monsters keep popping out. It's all him, Wake. And if we don't stop him, no one will.
Wake's evil doppelganger Scratch is the threat we're facing, not Wake. And I will stop him.
I've never heard of anyone called Scratch.
Так, опять у меня... На компе у меня, конечно, не такая графа. Ну, на компе, да, смотря какой комп.
That's not right.
Угу. Сколько тут всего? И опять досье на Каскелу. Давай.
Ilmo said the
Передержимое.
cult kills taken. Is he telling the truth?
Сегодня GTA 6, да, кстати, анонсировали. Кто что как думает про это?
Call the gang Yakko. We are going hunting. Cult of the Tree. Keeping the town safe since 2013.
Ilmo is telling the truth about the cult. They really were fighting the Taken. We're on the same side. If the cult is killing Taken, then why did Nightingale turn into one?
Private party. Invitation only. Wrong time. Wrong place. Time to go, Yakko. A job half done isn't done at all.
Nightingale became a Taken because the Bookers interrupted their ritual.
Так.
I'm gonna deal with the situation, Ilmo. But the town will need protection until we sort this out.
Ну да, нам не помешает помощь.
Right. I'll round up the gang. Whoever's left. We won't let these fucking monsters hurt any more of our people. We'll do my brother proud.
Thank you, Ilmo.
You were the better Koskov.
Да. У меня, кстати, есть же ключ от этого. От маяка можно туда сгонять. Да, давайте сгоняем на маяк, посмотрим, что там. Это Уотери у нас. Нужно сходить на маяк. У меня же есть ключ от маяка. И отойду, и нет лагает. Ну давай, отойди. Только обязательно возвращайся. У меня вроде ничего не лагает сегодня.
So, is everyone all right down there in Bright Falls?
I just don't know. There's a lot of good folk in there.
Погнали, сходим на маяк. Маяк это сюда. Так, ну идем на маячок. Узнаем, что нас там ждет. Так. Страничка. Еще страничка. О, увеличение рюкзачка. Вот что самое важное.
This has got to be an Ilmo idea.
Шикарно, все. Все забрал. И у меня теперь полный рюкзак могу носить. Ой, шикардос. Не зря я сюда сходил. Реально не зря. Вот это инвентарь, теперь просто кайф. Item менеджмент. Немножечко залипнем в него, да? Вот так вот. Все удобненько расположил. Возвращаемся в Брайт Фоллс. Не зря сгонял на маяк, не зря.
It's empty.
I think you may be right. Might have been a mistake to come here.
Так, сейчас подойду, ребятки. Буквально пару минут. Так, все, я вернулся, ребятки. Всем слышно, всем видно, все. Так, ну что, погнали за Wake, как я обещал. Настало время по сюжету допройти за Алана. Так, что у нас здесь? Здесь у нас такой себе. Так, ну чё? Чё у нас тут сейчас? Какая обстановка? Так, снова кинцо. В эфире. Теперь мы знаем, что Wake все еще здесь.
I don't have time for this, so let's get it over with. Tell me, was this all fake? A show?
No one said otherwise, Mr. Wake. It was to indulge you, but we can stop pretending now.
Masks come off.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I don't even think you know who's under your mask, but you know how to make things difficult for yourself. All these
Холодно у тебя дома? Да нет. Это я просто напроветривал.
loops you insist on going through.
Так на самом деле батареи регулирую постоянно, потому что они топят жестко. Иногда отключаться приходится. Не холодно
There are
вообще.
so many people helping you. Armies of people. Myself. Your wife.
Alice. I need to get to her. She's in danger.
She is. Because of you. And so is someone important to me, someone you pulled into this. You keep opening doors. Peeking in. Reaching through to get what you want, and that puts you in my path.
I don't know what you're talking about. I have to go now.
Maybe you will make it through this time. This has gone on long enough. This and our night springs. It was a nice distraction.
Мутный какой тип.
It's time someone gave me a straight answer here.
The next time we meet, the circumstances will be very different. And you would do well to return the
Не, у меня
favor
тоже
by
сейчас
playing
был
your
фриз,
part.
да, это у меня.
Or stay out of my way, Mr. Wake.
Да, было такое, было. Пропуски кадров у меня 0%.
were finally coming off. Was it a sign I was closer to escaping? I had no time to waste. I couldn't get in. I was missing something.
Что-то у меня постоянно подгружает. Да не, у меня точно так не так все норм. У меня все норм.
If you come in last, you won't be happy. Jumalauta, that held you close, Tom. Mutta on vaat, että granite
Уже каждые 10 секунд. Да не, у меня нет такого, все нормально. Я вот смотрю, нормально все.
Door didn't seem happy to see me this time.
Hearing the master is the root of wisdom. But don't let the game get you down. He's playing his role. Maybe put him in your films, Tom, like you have put me. Sehän olisikin.
What films?
I'm a fan of your masterworks. There is Tom the Poet, my favorite, and Yöden Yö is the most famous one, of course. And is it true what I hear, that it's coming back to cinemas soon? Is there a bottom to this rumor?
I need to get back to my apartment. Can you help me?
Well, plan is half done. You asked me to make sure you won't forget Mikä se valokuva oli? The light pictures. The photos your artist wife took. They are waiting in the shoebox in the basement.
В подвал надо.
What you leave behind, you find in front of you.
Okay. Thanks, Adi.
Так, в подвал нам идти нужно.
I would find Alice's photos in a shoebox.
Так. Так, куда мне идти-то? А, сюда. Так, обувной коробки. Так, и чё, круг, что ли, сделал? Ну да, я пришел туда, откуда пришел. Отлично. Вот они, снимки.
These were Alice's photos. I recognized the style. One showed the clicker sinking into darkness. The other showed a light in the shape of a bullet. They were important, even if I didn't know what to do with them yet.
Выбраться со студии теперь. Теперь можно и выбираться.
The door wouldn't open.
Все двери закрыты. Кроме туалетов, естественно. Так, нужно валить отсюда. Так, что-то я не пойму. Нужно было через подвал, что ли, идти? Да, эксит закрыт. Ха, прикол. Значит, через подвал надо идти. Больше тупо никак. Все двери закрыты. Какая-то фигня. Вот я, блин, заблудился. Неужели? Выбрался, блин, с этого лабиринта. Вейк уже вообще с ума съехал с катушек. Здесь темные обители.
This is my story. You're in my story.
To get to Parliament Tower, I needed to find the murder site. Zane would know where to find one.
Разыскать Зейна в гостинице.
Inside this messy maze of blood trails I was chasing the cult through, I ran into the filmmaker, Thomas Zane. An esoteric bohemian with a hard on for acts of cruelty performed occult nonsense. A director wants to control every aspect of the world in their films. Is a cult leader any different? Was Zane just another alias for Scratch? There was a rumor that Wake and Zane had been working on something together. I was going to get the truth out of Zane with whatever means necessary.
Искать Зейна в гостинице. Как много теней здесь. Убил меня, сволочь. Убил, сволочь.
To get to Parliament Tower, I needed to find the murder site. Zane would know where to find one.
Inside this messy maze of blood trails I was chasing the cult through, I ran into the filmmaker, Thomas Zane. An esoteric bohemian with a hard-on for acts of cruelty performed in the name of occult nonsense. A director wants to control every aspect of the world in their films. Is a cult leader any different? Was Zane just another alias for Scratch? There was a rumor that Wake and Zane had been working on something together. I was going to get the truth out of Zane with whatever means necessary.
Интересно. Так, я хочу сюда убежать. Нет.
Zane's room, 665, was upstairs. The elevator would take me there.
Комната Зейна на лифте, погнали. Ой, нет, это я на выход иду. Не сюда мне. Нужно в комнату 665. Вот оно, 665.
Something told me Zane wouldn't be happy to see me this time.
Опять скретч.
I'm in control now. The second you try anything, I will shoot you in the head. Scratch wrote return, not me. You're a fucking liar.
You'd given up. You stopped writing. You said it was too dangerous, that we didn't deserve to get out. And then he showed up. Scratch. He promised to write. To get me the hell out of here. He was magnificent. A visionary. I mean, it was art. Then, when he finished, he took return and left me behind.
It's still here, and so is he.
I know I fucked up. But you can still catch him before he gets out, before he gets to your wife. When you get to him, don't hesitate. Kill the bastard for what he did to us.
Обязательно.
There's a murder site in my cinema where my film Nightless Night is playing.
Кинозал нужно идти. Жесть.
I told you not to try anything.
I had to find the movie theater Poets Cinema. The next murder site was there. Zane had created the film in tandem with Return to escape the dark place.
Так, покинуть гостиницу у меня задание.
I could see the searchlight beams of the movie theater on the far side of the plaza.
Следовать за прожекторами. Погнали в кинотеатр. Как здесь много этих теней сраных. Так, в кинотеатр, значит, нужно войти теперь, да? Я просто осматриваюсь. Так. Здесь нужно встать, да?
Something kept me going. A broken man. No hope, no prospects, no love. Too stubborn to die. Like a cockroach with a misguided sense of honor and justice in a city where there can never be justice.
Тут я забыл ящичек какой-то. Ящик с батарейками, тем более, это вообще очень важно. Так, где сейчас все закрыто будет, я уверен.
The theater appeared to be closed. Maybe the ticket could still get me in.
Please enjoy the film, sir.
А, смотри, пропустили. Ради чего я тут дрался? В принципе, неплохой наборчик. А, здесь можно наверх залезть. Давай залезем.
They say God made us in his image. Just like us, he is an uncaring, cruel son of a bitch. Having made it in heaven, he doesn't want us there, dirtying up all that nice white upholstery. And he doesn't want to reach down to help us. He gets his kicks just binge watching us struggling, hurting, killing, dying, screwing it up again and again. Lazily stirring it up when things threaten to get too placid. This city is only here to satisfy his sick, voyeuristic pleasure.
На крыше вот у нас был Кейси. Так, а здесь что? Ладно, погнали. Вот сюда.
The cinema lobby was a gateway to other realities on the silver screen. I could set a scene here.
Case looking for the cult of the
Кейси,
word
да,
for a
Кейси
lifetime
Джонс.
or more. The only case I'd ever been on. They would surface from the dark with their depraved acts of violence and fade back into the night, leaving behind bloody crime scenes and clues heavy with obscure meanings that led nowhere. Arriving at the cinema, I felt a monumental, terrifying revelation trembling before me, ready to open its jaws and swallow me whole.
This place had significance to the cult. There was something to use there.
Так, ну мне еще карта нужна вообще. Так-то. Так, мне нужна карта. Вот она. Отлично. Так. Так, там забыл.
Did I stop writing at some point? I can't stop. There's too much at stake.
Вот что я пропустил, офигеть.
I needed a new draft of the story. One that would get me ahead of Scratch. The first step toward the murder site. I was making progress. Someone had barricaded themselves in the room. The scene had changed.
Do you a lot of good to talk, buddy.
It was an initiation ceremony. Or so we made our new members believe. Two of New York's finest. They had performed endless favors to earn their place among us. We had something special waiting for them. And something very special for you, Alex Casey.
Who's your leader? Alan Wake? Scratch? Zane? Give me a name!
You will meet him soon enough.
There was no end to the corruption. It fit the genre, so I'd use it.
Сливки Нью-Йорка. Да, вот сюда надо на сцену идти. Тут аплодисменты у нас проходят. Сейчас какая-нибудь дичь будет. По-любому.
I'd done some digging. To film freaks, he was a mythic auteur in the art house cinema. A rising star coming to America from Finland. But he only created one film, Tom the Poet, before he went missing. Mirroring the vanishing of the main character in the movie, played by himself. The biggest mystery was around his lost film, an early work made in Finland, Nightless Night.
Сейчас новую доску сюжета откроем, наверное.
Properties. Some claimed it was a snuff film, that the ritual murder in the film was an actual murder. There were no known surviving copies, but the cult chased it as if it were their unholy grail. Just like Wake's books were.
Wake.
Alan Wake.
Wake. I can't wander through. Wake.
The cops had gotten their 15 minutes of fame with the cult, and it had been a scream. They were the murder victims. I had to find a way into the projection booth somehow.
Попасть в киноаппаратную.
Into La La Land. A sad bunch of clowns, funny masks and hoods, pretending to be a secret society.
Maybe it is you who's playing a role, Mr. Casey. A role carefully laid out for you. A puppet, blindly performing the ritual steps for the glory of the cult. Huh?
What the fuck have you been smoking?
Nightless Night. A clip of the lost film survived. You will see, Mr. Casey. In the Nightless Night, you will finally see.
Nightless Night was Zane's film. It played a role in this story. This. Zane was in the clip holding my lamp. Was he playing me in his film? Zane's lamp on the screen had no light. Let's transfer the light in my lamp to his. Shone out of the screen and revealed the door.
Wake.
I was back out into the night. The seedy alley away from prying eyes was a good scene for dark deeds.
Лучшее место для темных преступлений. Я тут согласен с вами. Ящик пропустил. Как-то я так ящик пропустил. Во тьме ночной при свете дня, да? Подняться на крышу. Погнали.
I was missing something. Police car? Just over.
They're gonna want us to, like, cut off a finger or something for this initiation, do you?
Nah, I'm sure we'll just chant some ceremonial stuff. Nothing to it.
Well, it's about time. We paid our dues, made plenty of their problems disappear, dumped all those nobodies down that chute.
What we did or didn't do, it's all behind us now. We're going straight to the top, partner.
Yep, like we died and went to heaven.
Так.
City trapped in eternal night. They watch the film where the night never arrives, where the night hides in your mind.
Дверь заперта. Там еще Кейси надо послушать, да?
Someone had fallen to their death from the rooftop.
Непонятно. Что мне сделать-то надо? Все что-то обычно. меня в левом уже прямо
I should look
будто
at the
упал
blackboard
кто-то.
to figure out a way forward.
Как вот это вот применить?
I knew I was making progress. I had to keep going.
Так, нужно куда-то этот свет нести. Точно не сюда. А я все только здесь могу, получается, реальность менять и все. Культ слова, и вот тут я еще вот эту хрень не взял. Вот он. Ребята, я что-то тут запутался, блин. В темноте не разберешь, да, блин, тут вообще хрен разберешь. Мне кажется, вот это надо растворить просто. Вот так. И нужно вот так сделать. А, все равно она остается. Да уж, нифига непонятно, как пройти, куда пройти. Какая? Дай-ка я загуглю.
I could figure this out on the plot board. Straight to the top. The dirty cops looked down on the city. Their city. They had committed repulsive deeds to get there. They told themselves it was worth it.
Ну вот прошли хоть немножечко так. Так. Тут ничего мне не надо, получается. Как к тебе попасть, челик? Никак не попасть к ним. Никак.
Got me, Mr. Casey. I'm all yours. Go ahead. Ask that burning question in your mind.
How did you do it? How did you get me into that film clip without my remembering it? Talk to me, damn it!
You've seen the film? Good, good. Now you're ready to meet the Grandmaster. He's waiting for you in the projection booth where everything will be revealed, where he will project a new reality onto this one.
Значит, нужно идти в это же.
I've played my
Аппаратную.
part to the end. No! No! Crazy bastard! Why'd he jump?
The projection booth. Was that where I'd find the murder site?
Великий магистр. Так, успел фото свалить.
I was close to finding the solution.
уж эти головоломки, блин.
I had to be at the scene, to see and understand it, in order to change it.
Неужели?
I found myself in a maze of film equipment. There had to be a way to the projection booth from here. I wasn't alone.
Есть тут тоже.
I was back where I started. A loop within a loop. I had to keep going. The Casey in the story was losing it. I wasn't far behind. I was back at the beginning again. I had to keep going, find a way to the murder site. I was back at the beginning again. I had to keep going, find a way to the murder site.
Who's there? Look, you got the wrong guy. I'm not Alex Casey. I only play him in the movies. He's just a fictional character.
What's going on here?
You don't have to kill me. You don't have to go get that knife and stab me. You can just give up and go back. Forget about the ritual sacrifice to open the way forward.
The ritual sacrifice to open the way.
No! Don't do it! You don't have to become a monster. Just leave the knife where it is. In the back. And go.
A knife in the back? Everything about this was absurd. Our dialogue forced and ridiculous. In desperate need of another pass.
Так, надо найти нож.
See where it took me.
Let's forget about the knife. Oh no. Oh no, you don't. You'll be sorry.
What the fuck? I was getting close.
Welcome, Alex Casey. You've done well. You've played your role perfectly.
Everything out of your mouth is a damn lie. The only place any of this makes any sense is in your psychotic brain. As a fictional character in a story,
Бро, спать отрубит уже. Завтра заранее добрый сон. Спасибо, что заглянул. Давай, хороших сновидений тебе. Хорошего вечера. Спасибо, что зашел.
How was I in that movie? Why does all this feel so familiar? Who the fuck are you? Who the fuck am I? No!
And welcome to you, Alan Wake.
What the hell?
This is the ritual to lead you on. We are just one step away from your final destination, Mr. Wake. But first, here is an unanswered mystery for you. If Casey was fictional, and you assumed his role as the detective, are you now fictional too? Whose story are you living, Mr. Wake?
The visions were getting under my skin, coming too close for comfort. Not a separate layer, but mingling with my own reality in the dark place. Wait. Dead end. This can't be right. Did I miss something? A murder site. The mask was the key. This is how I could help her.
Saga Anderson, listen. I've been tricked. Scratch wrote returned. I tried to fix the story, but he stopped me before I reached the end. He has it now. It's the key to escape.
What do you mean, escape? I mean, Scratch.
I need to stop him. I need to stop him before he gets out. He's after Alice. I'm still trapped, but I'm making progress. I wrote you in to be the story's hero. Scratch made a horror story. I need to match the genre. It has to be dark, but the hero can break through, save her family, save us all.
Save her family? Are you talking about my family?
Yes. Whatever you're doing, it's working. You just need to keep going.
We have family in the horror story.
I was closer now. Closer than ever before. But there was no time to lose. Everything was hanging in the balance. I could still lose it all. Parliament Tower. I had to make it work this time. I could stop Scratch, get the manuscript, fix its ending.
Так вот, Парламент Тауэр.
I was traveling deeper into the dark place. The poem on the wall was growing at the same pace, dogging my footsteps, like my unwanted shadow moving in the corner of my eye. It wasn't my writing. I didn't know what it was. A terrible prophecy, a curse, looming over me.
Так, как отсюда мне уйти? Так, надо засейвиться.
There wasn't enough alcohol in this city to drown the memories of this nightmare, but I damn well try. This case would never be closed. I have more questions now than at the start. The irony of being trapped in a postmodern detective story. I felt watched. The eyes of some unseen audience on me. I wanted to turn to the hidden camera and tell them to fuck off. But I didn't know where to look to break the fourth wall. There would always be another case for Casey. A million stories in this dark city. The night opened up to welcome me. I walked into her arms. Roll credits.
Так, касса вот тут. Ну, все правильно, значит, сюда. Парламент Тауэр, погнали.
was ringing again. Somehow it's closed. No. The building was condemned. Closed up. Something was wrong. Something was missing. I had to get inside.
Так.
Hello? Hello. It wasn't Zane. It wasn't Scratch either. Huh? You're me? Me? I don't understand. There's a lot I don't understand.
A dark place operates in loops. Time is a story. I'm calling you from a different point in that story.
From the future? I'm never getting out of here, am I?
Yes, you will. And no, you won't. And that is by your own choice.
What does that mean?
I'm sorry for what you'll have to go through. Alice's photos you found from the shoebox in the talk show basement. Before you can go to Parliament Tower, you must put them in the shoebox at her statue at the plaza. To help you, to help Alice, to help Saga Anderson.
I'm my own Deus Ex Machina? Really? How many writers does it take to finish a story? One for each draft. It's the same writer
давай
in a
положим.
different point in time. I follow the steps he laid out for me. Alice's photos from the talk show building basement.
Очень интересно. Так, это я что, зал, но не могу больше, что ли?
The door was locked.
Я должен продолжить историю саги, понятно. Парламент Тауэр мне никак не попасть. Значит, сюда. так, ребятки, в принципе, все. Спасибо всем большое за просмотр. Спасибо, кто пришел. Спасибо, кто придет. Лайки, подписки не забываем. Завтра, получается, мы уже закончим Алана Вейка. Все, с вами был Гар. Всем пока.